Hey there, it's Bobby Legs, and welcome to another episode of Bobby Legs Loves Watches. And today, you and I will be taking a look at the Seiko Presage Cocktail Time Star Bar Raku. Now, this is another release under the Seiko Presage Cocktail Time line. This is the Star Bar Raku. It's limited edition to 7,000 pieces. The reference number is SARY181. Now, the dial here draws inspiration from a cocktail that originated from the head bartender over at the Star Bar in Tokyo. The drink was called Raku, and it gets its greenish hue from the green tea that is used to get that coloring. So more about the dial in a little bit. Let's get to some of the dimensions. I measured a 38.2 millimeter case diameter. Listed is 38.5. I measured a 45.3 millimeter lug to lug. They measured 45.4. I got just under 12 millimeters case thickness. They measured 11.8. And of course, a 20 millimeter lug width. There is a boxed shaped hard Lex crystal on here. Now, this is a stainless steel case, and it is mostly polished. As you can see, you have the Seiko crown there signed with the S. Now, this is not a screw down crown, so you're only going to get 50 meters water resistance. It's powered by the 4R36. It's a 24 joule, 21,600 beats per hour, 40-hour power reserve. The time tolerance is negative 35 seconds a day to plus 45 seconds a day, so pretty wide range. I've had better luck than that with my experience with 4Rs, 36s. So those are the extremes from my experience. Your experience may vary. Now, the original strap that it came with. Now, this was actually provided or sent in by my friend James over at the Great Gambino Watch Reviews channel, and I'll put a link to his channel below. It came with a green calf leather strap with a vintage look. He sent it in with this Barton strap here with quick release and whatnot. So definitely you can go green strap here with like the original, or you can go brown for sure. Brown matches with this, the green of the dial very well. You can also do black. So definitely a lot of strap options for you here. Let's pull out the crown. Like I said, 50 meters water resistance. First position, the flush position will wind. Second position will change the date. And then the third position will hack and change the time. The indices here are applied. And, you know, every time I handle one of these dressier, affordable Seiko pieces. Now, this is listed for $469 MSRP, but something like this or the SARB 03335, I am reminded how well done and polished the finishings are for the hands, which are Dauphine style hands here, and the indices. Really impressed with that. Now, look, I mean, if you went macro, maybe you can find some imperfections. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I've never really gone macro, but at first blush, looking from my wrist, on my wrist, I mean, I just love the way the hands look, and it really makes me want to get a Seiko or a Grand Seiko, a dressier piece, because they really do the hands very, very well, for sure. No loom on this. This is a dressier piece, so there is no loom. Seiko is also applied here, and Presage automatic. You do have an exhibition case back. And what I like what they did here is they actually did a gold tone rotor, which is nice. If you look at the new Seiko 5 releases that came out within the last year, they do give you an exhibition case back, but there's really nothing much to look at with the 4R. The trend is to show some case back here, so at least they did a splash of color here with the gold rotor. Much appreciated. Those Seiko 5s, though, like those divers, they have 100 meter water resistance. Again, this is only 50 meter water resistance 5 bar. But I think the execution of this piece is very, very nice. I am pleasantly surprised, to be honest. The dial is just beautiful. The texture is supposed to be reminiscent of the tea leaves, and this fume effect where it starts off nice and this nice beautiful green at the center and gets darker at the end is just awesome. I know there's a lot of other brands and micro brands who do this in the affordable range, but this is definitely the best I've seen in this price range for sure. I mean, the only thing I could think of next step up would be like an Anardane, which has like an enamel dial, and they do fume, and that, you know, you're looking at maybe at least $1,000 more US than this watch. But that's, to me, the next logical step, because I think they really aced it here. Seiko has with this dial and the fume. It's just a very beautiful dial. Again, pleasantly surprised. Let me throw this on wrist. I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist, and this watch wears very, very well. I'm going to show you some outdoor pictures here. It looks great on my wrist. I can't complain. Will I run out and get this watch per se? I don't know. I think it seriously got me reconsidering Seiko. I had a little bit of Seiko fatigue, but some of their dressier pieces, the Sarks line, you know, they're starting to look good on me. When I got this watch in from James, I started going down the Seiko rabbit hole again and checking out some watches. I may have to add a dressier piece to the collection. Let's get a weight on this because it's very, very light. Yeah, 60 grams. So this is a great little dress piece, or even a you know, business casual, going out to dinner kind of piece, going out to the club to get a cocktail. Definitely would recommend that. Just nicely done. You have that nice little window aperture here with the polished steel, as well as the numbers. Now, I'm not a big fan of the 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 configuration with the numbers. I just rather either have it all numbers or just do a 12, 3, 6, or 9. That's just my personal opinion, but it's okay in this watch because really what I'm focusing on is that dial and those polished hands. Just very nicely done. As you can tell, I'm just really surprised by this watch, really, for sure. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think of this watch. Please put a comment below. I would appreciate it. I love chatting with you guys. It's the best part of my job here, making these videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video.